Hey guys, welcome. So it's been a while I haven't done a video like, having a conversation with friends. So today I have invited my cousin Jail with me and my friend Che. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Good.
Very good.
Very
Yeah,
good.
we're
Good and
great.
great.
Yeah, we're great. We're doing great.
Since that you two are in relationship with foreigners, so let's talk about the pressure, with when it comes to people's expectation and when it comes to our family's expectation. So let's talk about that. Let me ask you two how long you've been together with your foreigner boyfriend. Let's start with Jel.
Uh, we are almost 2 years.
Almost
Yeah.
2 years of dating.
Yeah, updating. Yeah, and we live like 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Che? How long you been dating Michael?
Almost 4 months.
And how did you guys meet your foreigner partner?
Uh, your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we met there. That he messaged you first, then yeah, he messaged me.
That's how it starts. So I usually interview or do a video with Jill before that.
Yeah.
So he saw one of my videos with you, and then he sent me a long email. So that's how you guys.
Met them. Yeah.
Just to tell the viewer so
Yeah,
they
I
know.
just working before that on Manila, and then he messaged me because he asked you from your channel, right, that
Yeah.
if I'm single, so he found me. Yeah.
What about you, Che? How did you find Michael?
Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, I actually knows him, uh, you know, because of YouTube as well. And then I was friend with him on Facebook, and you're my friend. So, like that's how Facebook works. So that's how you guys met. And you guys did, video call before you guys met.
Oh yeah, we've been like 2 months that 2 months before he come here.
How important is it for us Filipinas to do video call first, talking online before meeting the foreigners? How important is it?
Yeah, maybe for me it's like I feel comfortable that I have a communication first for the social media now.
Mm-hmm.
Just chatting or just video call every day. Then I have like I'm comfortable to meet him the first time that he visit me here. Like I feel because I've been talking to him for 2 months, so when I look him in the personal, so like it's not very awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, so the social media maybe that's help.
Yeah. What about you, Che? Because it's your first time to date a foreigner. Did you do the video call and chatting first before you decide to meet?
Yeah, chatting first and then do a video call and then like
For how long?
a days, like 3 days, and
3
then we
days.
meet at ground zero in person. So
Yeah.
I feel comfortable. He's a good guy.
Yeah. You feel comfortable because you've been doing video call a lot before
Yeah, a
you
lot.
met him.
Yeah.
Is that help like when it comes to speaking in English because you used to not very confident in speaking
Yeah,
in
it
English?
helps.
It helps.
Yeah,
really
it
help.
is.
So do you guys recommend for foreigners to find a Filipina online first and start chatting before they meet? Because I heard it helps when it comes to courtship or getting to know each other. Because Filipina, we are very shy. Like, we're very shy talking in
Yeah.
English. So at least if you already have a conversation online, it helps her to be more comfortable. So anyway, for those foreigners that are interested to find a kind and sweet Filipina, just like one of these girls with me, you can use my link to check out Dream Filipina in the description. So only for those interested, but there's no obligation whatsoever. Since that you guys are in a relationship with foreigner, what are the expectation from your family?
Oh, for me, sometimes it's really hard. Like, they will expect if you have a foreigner, sometimes, it's not family. It's friends also around you. They are expecting like, I have a foreigner, I have a Western guy. They expect like you have money. Yeah, the important expecting you that you have money. You have still a lot of money if you have a Western guy. So for me, it's pressure because every time that they asking me money, it's like it's really hard to say no because I'm the person that I'm giving person before. But when it comes, I have a child, so I changed my mind to not giving because I have my priority now. So yeah, it's really hard to comes like you have a foreigner.
Yeah. What about you, Che? Do you experience losing family or friends
Yeah.
since you dated a foreigner?
Yeah. Because of about money, like my family asked me money, and then I said no because I don't have money, and my family expect that I have a lot of money because I have a foreigner boyfriend. But my foreigner boyfriend is, I don't ask them money, so it's very hard to, say no. But if you say no to your family, and then my family like mad, and then never chat you anymore like that.
Ignore you?
Yeah, ignore me. Like,
Wow. So you experienced that?
yeah.
It's also important to that you have to explain your family and to your partner that they don't need I didn't want money from your partner. So for me, I'm so lucky because my family it's so understanding, and I already told them to explain them that please, I don't like to take advantage my partner. So yeah.
Mm. They know the boundaries.
Yeah, they have boundaries. Like sometimes if they have a what they call that emergencies like that, of course I cannot say no if I have an extra. So I will give them. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, emergency, but there's no expectation whatsoever. Like, they're gonna ask you money every month, and that's for me. Like,
No, no,
it's
no.
a no. But if there's emergency, like, they can eat. Of course, if they're in the hospital or
Yeah.
whatever, of course, that's necessary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I open also to my partner
In your family.
and my family also.
Yeah.
My partner no money, not rich.
It's very important to be honest with your partner. You have to explain your situation with your family, and that's how they are. That's how the culture is in the
Yeah.
Philippines, I guess. You have to explain that to your partner. Would you guys take advantage your partner just for your family?
No, I never do that. Y- Yeah, I never do that to like, babe, I want money because the family needs, my support. No, I never say that. I never ask money for my family in case emergency.
Only for emergency.
Yeah, only for emergency. Like I cannot see or, you know, hear from them like they are dying. Then I cannot help in even a small amount. So of course I gonna ask him. But I'm lucky. Of course, my partner. It's not like he's giving also sometimes.
Sometimes.
What about you? What about you, Che? Would you take advantage your foreigner partner for your family, like asking your partner's money to give your family constantly?
No. And my partner knows that.
Yeah.
That I never ask them money.
Put the burden to your boyfriend or to your husband, your family's responsibility, like especially for your siblings that already has their own family. I think it's very bad to ask your partner to support them.
That's not his responsible.
Responsibility.
That's not his responsibility. So
Yeah. But there are some Filipina, I've seen it. Like there are some Filipina who would take advantage their foreigner for their family. I mean, it's okay if they spend the money for food or for
Yeah.
necessity stuff, but there are some that would just drink, like the family like that, or gambling or whatever, right?
I really hate that because some of my family they are using the gambling,
You have family member.
family member for using money for gambling. He always knock my door, then he wants to borrow my money because he think that I have money because my partner is a foreigner. So then before again I cannot say no, but when I know from him that he's using for gamble, no, no, no.
Yeah. You have a
Never.
brother like that.
Yeah.
But he's the only one.
He's the only one. It's very, yeah,
Headache.
headache for me.
So how would you guys deal if your family ask you to ask money from your foreigner partner to give it to them?
It depends. It depends what their needs.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
right?
it depends of what they are
Situation.
yeah, situation.
Oh, where they gonna spend the money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If if my brother asking me about money, then just put on gambling. No, it depends of the situation.
What about you, Che? How would you deal if your family ask you to ask your partner money?
I explained to my family like, oh my God, I respect my boyfriend because we've been like boyfriend and girlfriend like 4 months, very fresh, and I don't wanna I don't wanna think like my boyfriend that I take advantage to him, that also my family, they cannot understand sometimes, so it feels me sad.
It makes you feel sad.
Yeah.
What I see is you're very open to your boyfriend. So I think that what makes your relationship work because he knows your intention.
Yeah.
He knows that your intention is good and pure. That you really with him because for love and
Yeah,
not
for
for
love.
money. And I think the relationship will continue to grow and will work if if you stay that open to him and honest to him.
And also in my province, we have a traditional like family of the girl asked money to the groom, and then the groom paid to the family's girl, and then after that they get legal or engaged, and then after that they're getting married.
That still exists in your province?
Still exists until now, but not all there.
Only few.
Yeah, few.
So there's few people still follow that tradition or culture. I know for sure that's how it used to be because my parents also follow that tradition. Like my mom, before they get married, my dad offer like not much because my mom was like a black sheep in the family. Like there's a boy who offer like like a cow. I don't know how many cow he offered, and also some animals like pig, but my mom did not like the boy. And your father knows that because they're
Yeah, yeah, I
siblings.
know that.
My our grandma don't like my father because my father used to be like lazy and also they are poor. So my grandparents, they don't approve my father, but my mom fell in love with my
Yeah.
father. My grandparents used to really hate my dad. Yeah, they never really like my dad. In the old generation, that's how the proposal they call,
Yeah.
or
It's
the
proposal.
courtship.
Yeah.
That's one of the process.
Yeah.
That's the old tradition or culture. I'm actually shocked that that still exists in your province because I really don't like the
Yeah, also.
Like
culture.
selling your daughter to the man.
It's
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
actually.
yeah, it is.
It sounds terrible. How would you feel, guys, if your family would put amount to your partner before your boyfriend can marry you? How would you feel?
Maybe I don't want to go back to them. Yeah, because you sell me already, so I'm not your responsible to anymore.
That actually feel very insulted. If my parents would do that, I would be feel really, really sad. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's terrible. But you mentioned that you have family member who just recently get married and the groom paid money.
Yeah, my parents like asked the groom 20,000 pesos.
So it's your sister.
Yeah, it's my sister.
Wow, 20,000?
Yeah, 20,000. Terrible.
Wow.
Terrible traditional.
You don't like that tradition.
I don't like it.
How would you feel if your parents put amount on your boyfriend? Like, oh, before you can marry my daughter, you have to give me this amount of money. How would you feel if your parents would say that to your boyfriend?
Ah, it's I can't explain it.
You'd become Romeo and Juliet. We're gonna run away.
And then and then my plan is we're getting married, like secret married.
That way you would do that? You
Yeah.
would consider do
Yeah.
that? It sounds terrible. Like, what if your daughter would get treated by her husband terribly? Like, I mean, you cannot really stop it because the groom has right to say,
He
oh,
already sold. He is already, he's already paid to
Yeah.
to your daughter, so you cannot give back,
yeah, you can't take your daughter back.
Yeah. Or else you're gonna pay me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah, it happens also in my province.
Does that happen?
Yeah, my cousin.
Oh.
my cousin is a boy, and then they broke up with the girl, but they already pay money, and then they give like pig, two pig, and yeah, two pig, and then my cousin boy is asking to get money back, and then the pig back.
They
I said-
gave it
yeah,
back?
yeah. No, the girl said no. Okay, we fixed to our relationship. So-
They get forced. They forced.
yeah,
They have been
yeah, it's
forced to
crazy.
work out.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it is. Buang. Tinood mo yan, "Oy, buang ako igagaw. Visit."
I know for sure that it doesn't only exist here in the Philippines. I think like Muslim or in China,
More in
or in
China,
other
any other, you know.
country it also exists. But yeah, for me it just sounds really terrible for me. Yeah. I know I had to respect our culture, but still, but we don't have to follow that when it comes to our children, right? There's no way I would put money on my kids, like sell them to their groom. That sounds terrible. Yeah. So anyway, do we have that culture or tradition in the Philippines, but it doesn't exist that much. Again, if you want to check out Dream Filipina, don't forget to use my link down below in the description or in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for sharing your thoughts with me today. So thank you guys for watching till the end, and we'll see you in our next conversation. Bye.
Bye.